Hi BL lovers, I'm that BL guy and welcome back to another 5-minute review. Today we'll be reviewing the BL drama My Beautiful Man. 17-year-old Hira, who is at the bottom of the class, tries to remain invisible at school, never wanting to open his mouth and expose his stuttering speech to his classmates. He views the world through his camera lens, detached until one day, Kiawe Su walks through the classroom door. The impact is instantaneous. Hira finds himself pulled into Kiawe's gravity, following him everywhere and attending to his every need. Popularity comes easily to beautiful Kiawe, who is always surrounded by his classmates. He uses his status to get what he wants, ordering around the boy who stares at him with his big eyes and seems to worship him like a god. Hira contents himself to merely exist within Kiawe's orbit, asking for nothing in return. Our two main leads are being played by Hagiwara Riku and Yagyuse. One review says, Favorite 2021. I didn't know anything about this until I randomly came across the poster of the series. I was hooked right from the beginning, but the way in which every next episode elevated the show is truly worth mentioning. If you're on the fence about whether or not to watch this show, go for it. The only thing I'd ask you is to keep in mind that not all human beings are perfect and let the characters be themselves. I really do hope they make a second season because I would give anything to watch how they grow. Another review says, a story that causes controversial overreaction by viewers without doing anything controversial. This is my first time writing a drama review because I was usually a silent viewer, but this drama was so interesting that I ended up feeling the need to write one. When I first read the synopsis, I thought that it must be one of those lazy shoujo BL story that used to be popular with tropes like bully and victim cheesy high school romance, which usually ends with the bully kept enjoying the bullying while the victim just submit to them after a while because they can't fight back. It started with two kids with troubles of their own who seemed like it will end up in a bad relationship, but the story turned out different the more I watched. It was about calling out their deep-rooted issues until they are ready to face together, and touched on topics like communication, idolatry, consent and first love. Because the first episode alone, I feel like these characters have more behind what they are showing on facade, so I chose to look for the source material and found the audio drama adaptation, which is close to the original novel. I love it. I was anxious and anticipated to see how the drama, which only has 2.5 hours runtime overall, would be able to adapt such complicated storylines. Now getting to my personal opinion of the show, I think I'm one of those people who's kind of on the fence about the show, whether I like it or not, because yeah, obviously Kiawe, handsome, beautiful, stunning, but like the bullying aspect, it really did it did put me off. I'm not gonna lie about that. Yeah, I just don't like that kind of dramas or scenarios at all, like the bully and the victim like falling in love. Like that's just no, unless like the bully apologizes and like actually shows like regret for what he's done and like does some stuff to like pay for what he's done, you know, in a sense. Like then I could probably see it happening. I just couldn't get behind like Hira idolizing Kiawe that much and like Kiawe just being so mean to him. Like I don't know. I know a lot of people say it has like deeper meaning and like I understand a lot of people love the show. This is just my personal opinion. I just couldn't get behind it. Like sure, there were cute moments that I really enjoyed and I didn't hate the show at all. Like I feel like it's a really good show. I just don't really like the relationship trope. Is that the right word? Yeah, I don't really like the relationship trope that they had going on. I still watched season 2 and I plan on watching the movie as soon as we get English subtitles and get to know where to watch it. I'm still gonna watch it. It's not my favorite, like I said, but I still find it very entertaining, you know. Getting to my overall rating. So for story, I'm gonna give let's say a 6 out of 10. The acting was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, the acting was pretty good. Hira, he did what he needed to do with what his character was supposed to be like, so I feel like he did a pretty good job. So for acting, I would give a 8 out of 10. Music, wait, now I need to go back and try to remember what music was in the show because I watched the show so long ago. Yeah, but for music, I will give a 8 out of 10 as well. Rewatch value, again, if you've watched my previous videos, I very rarely rewatch any show. I think I've only rewatched like 4 or 5 shows in my entire BL watching experience. So for rewatch value, I would probably give a 5 out of 10 as well. So yeah, that was my personal review and rating of My Beautiful Man. I do know a lot of people say that this is like a toxic or abusive couple, which I could understand where they come from, but I also understand the other side of it, where they like, they are two teenagers who has issues and like they still need to work through it, like they're young. I get that, and I can see both sides of it, but that's why I'm kind of like conflicted about this show. Like, I don't know if I love it or if I hate it. Like, it's not bad, like the cinematography, all of that is amazing. I really loved it, but like I'm not like the biggest fan of the show, just because of the trope. So I don't know, like I'm very much on the fence about this. I would really love to know your guys' comments on this show. Give your rating in the comment section below, and I would really enjoy to see that.